The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Hey, 43, 15.
Let's go,
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 69 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 18. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here's Breida. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On first down, here's Breida. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Check 4. 21. Here we go. I got you.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Like 20.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
21. Here we go. Hey, gun.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Darren Lee there to get him down.
21.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And some room to maneuver. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 38 yards. as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Mahomes going to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 22 yards there, a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
56, the mark, boys, 56.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
With the score tied 7-7.
54. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Hey, switch gears.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Hey, tight. Come on. Line 7, let's go. Line 54, line 50, color. Big ass. Right side.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
15. 56 outside. 56 is the mark. Mark 56. Mark 56. Yellow. Attack. Watch twist.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 63 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me...
That's caught inside the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 59 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
55.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Attack!
First down, Kansas City.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the screen. Pass. Mike 55, Mike 55. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Mahomes now on first down. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Garoppolo gives to Breida. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Mike's 50, Mike.
White.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Hey, no, look at. Hey, Delta.
Mike 50,
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Hey.
Throwing his Garoppolo on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Hill on the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
56, right there, 56.
Yellow.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Switch.
15.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Yellow.
Second down 6 at the 34-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Here we go. Kill.
13.
Sweat. Out. Wide. Get wide.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Fielded at the 43. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Switch up.
Two.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
We got this.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
White. I got you.
This is Breida. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long. Here we go. 180! Hey, gun.
I can't believe they even let you play. Check 31.
I got you.
Let's go, right here.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Mike's 50. Let's go, D. Key tight end.
3. Hey, gun.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's 4th down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Hey, gun. Mike 50.
You can't block me.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense at the 40.
Hey, yo, go gun.
55. 65.
Come on.
Watch out. 36. Check three.
Mahomes now to throw.
Tighten up.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 47. Not that time for Watkins.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Now it's Breida. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run with Breida. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Breida. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Switch. 61. Matchbox lights.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Watkins, the intended receiver.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Chris Jones on the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow.
Alpha. 56. Mike's 50.
Hey, 43, 15.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. As his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. But, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
They run again with Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Here I come again. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Coleman. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
Let's see if they can cover all their bases. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Attack, attack. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's not going to get me. 15, yellow.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Let's go, D, tighten up.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You ain't got nothing.
One final try for Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.